because the Shadow Strike, the permanent spam on the Shadow Strike is a big deal. Wait, the 5-man smoke here. Let's talk a bit more about the game after that. Is it gonna lead to anything? Two heroes bottom? Like there's only 2 heroes bottom though. If they catch them off guard, could lead to a double.
Idle Yoey.
Yeah. No, but like the Storm quad matchup is quite difficult for Storm. Until level 6. And his Bristleback carry hasn't done any. Oh, he's going high ground. There's 5 heroes there.
Oh boy. Debil walks right into them. There's the Illuminate with the Swashbuckle. Ooh, Dissimulate onto the high ground.
Whoa.
He's played him.
Is he actually out? He has boots.
He's so fast. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sure. And he's got 3 tangos to work with. Unless he's...
He might just suicide?
Yeah. I was thinking, instead of using all your tangos, I'm not really sure what he wants to accomplish.
I'm surprised the Troll is not taking the enemy's bounty rune.
Look at these
the
body
triangle.
blocks from the Treants. Shining well on another hero. Widening that hero pool that we've seen him play.
Yes. Indeedo. But this carry Bristle is like so bad against Viper in lane. It's like you can't even like overstate how bad it is.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play a lot of musical lanes. That's for sure.
All right, so Viper is actually mismatching the Bristol matchup for now.
Yeah, I do wonder if they're who's gonna be the first to like TP.
I mean, Troll against Bristol is also alright because you get the +6 armor from your battle, whatever it's called. First spell.
Ken already taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a rough lane until like level 6, as we said, and you can start dodging the Shadow Strike. But Quap, of course, itemizes into an early Orchid. So does Storm. It really just depends who has the better game, who gets the faster Orchid, gets the first jump, you know. It's a very skill-based matchup. Just overall, Quap usually comes out of the laning phase better.
And originally I was thinking, you know, so does the Nature's Prophet, right? He usually goes Orchid, but this is
a +5 one.
A +5 Nature's Prophet, so
yeah.
You know, are you gonna still see that Orchid? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, there is also Void Spirit, who's pretty bad against Storm Spirit, and the Storm does have a pretty free game if he gets a good start. There's only an Orchid coming out from the Quap, eventually an Atos maybe from the Viper, but that's pretty much it. So the Storm can dominate this game. It's just pretty much all in on him because, as I said, the Bristleback, this game looks absolutely terrible. Against a Troll, he doesn't match up well. Against Viper, he doesn't match up well. Even Quap, you know, you can't really ever kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know why they picked it.
Is Gluttony a bait item on Viper as much as it is on like the Arc Wardens we've been seeing pick it up?
I think so, yeah, because it's like an additional like 3,000 something gold that you have to invest after the Atos.
Yeah.
Itemizing into something like the Greaves, you know, makes much more sense. You have much more teamfight presence. It's still a good upgrade, like mid-late game, don't get me wrong, but like rushing at first item is a big, big bait on most heroes.
Right. Well, now the Bristle's back up towards top.
Yeah, Storm struggling.
Yeah, Storm, Vortex, but Yopaj...
He has to be careful. He might
fine fighting this for now.
He still has a healing salve. Completely out of mana, though. And I do believe Quap has the bottle coming.
Man, this is already so much aggression on
there's
on
the bottle.
Ken, and there's the bottle. He's going to salve, but he's still not working with a lot of mana. He does have a courier coming in. So it's just, it's already showing to be a very tough lane for the Storm, and we talked about whoever gets the Orchid earlier will probably, well, not probably, but will be the aggressor first. So
yeah,
Ken, he's got to be really careful, not only how this lane's going, but how much he's spending on regen, and like how much it's going to hold him back.
Yeah. Generally speaking, Storm does have the edge when it comes to initiation, of course, because he can initiate from much further away. Oh,
Natsumi.
One more Quill.
Oh, is he in range? Yes, he is. Yoey gets first blood. That's over onto the Troll. Not much Debil can do, and they just dove the tower.
Yeah, that was without Goo even. He just Quill sprayed him.
Yeah,
many times.
2-1, and he's already getting the kill.
Wait, there's two.
So, Storm, he's got his bottle now.
Yeah.
Trying to do what he can with that, and then...
The minute 4 rune battle is going to be important. Whoever gets that rune is going to ultimately end up winning the lane, I'd say.
They've got Coddle coming over, as well as bottom Januel with the Nature's Prophet. It's just a 50-50 at this point. And it's top. Oh, and an Arcane rune.
Now this is what you call Gaben.
Yeah, that's the RNG. We see a lot of that recently. I feel like there's a lot of different RNG things here. But yeah, now with the Nature's Prophet out of the lane, Play Hard in trouble getting chased down. One more shot. Play Hard finished off by BDZ. Might get a return Rapido. Will with the Treants there, but the Courier goes down, and now BDZ, has he stayed too long? He's got win run, so no, he has.
He's fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, if Quap gets this rune, he was already 11 CS ahead.
Yeah.
Storm is out of this game.
Yeah,
But because he does get the rune, because he does get the rune, he's gonna go more back to even. Oh, careful with sprays here.
The Viper's coming. Aether Remnant, now the break, right clicks in. It's not a lot of damage. There's the Dissimilate. He's out of the break for now. They're fighting into the Quills, fighting his back, but they still get this kill onto Yowie, so that's a return. And with Playhard TPing top, I would have to assume that Yowie TP's bottom, but I think they just brought the Pango in bottom too, so I don't know if they even have that option. Yeah, he TP'd bottom, so is the Viper going to stay top?
I think they're waiting for Bristle to TP back one more time and try to kill him once more. And he's just going to jungle until then. But he's walking towards bottom already on Bristle. Does not TP out. I like that quite a bit. So can adjust the lanes if necessary. Quap, level 6 now. Storm, thanks to the Arcane Rune, farm to jungle quite efficiently. Is also level 6 now. Yep. Now it's very easy to match up for him. Can dodge all the Shadow Strikes quite easily. And we'll have to see who does the first rotation.
So Treads for Queen of Pain. Is that worth going Treads than the Orchid? Would you rather see Boots straight into the Orchid?
I usually like brown Boots into Orchid in a matchup where it's important who gets it first, at least.
Right.
Free Courier.
To be losing that Courier to the Storm, who's already picking up the steam.
Yep. Blocking the Ancients, but caught him doing so. They're probably just going to dewater for free. No mana on Storm, so Void Spirit should just be fine.
Aether Remnant has Dissimilate if need be. Ken's still chasing. This is actually a lot of time spent looking for the Void Spirit. Swashbuckle, there's two heroes going for this kill. There's the Dissimilate, goes south. One more right click and he'll finally get the kill. It's a lot of time spent though. Bristle, he's top of the net worth at the moment.
Yeah, and they're giving a lot of space to the Prophet. Almost over 6 on the +5 Prophet. Minute 6.
Yeah, I like this. That Wrath of Nature hits very hard early on, and that extra bump in damage can really change a fight.
Yeah, I don't know why Quap TP'd bottom. There's no kill to be had here. There's just nothing you can do, really. Feels like waste of time.
TP's top. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the rotation was about.
He stopped his TP.
Who did, the Bristle?
Yeah. He stayed bottom.
Yeah.
Aether Remnant on the Pangolier. Not much doing.
He probably thought there would be more aggression coming in than there really was, though, and then decided to, you know, cancel it last second.
I think this Storm's kind of getting off with more than he should. Ball lightning in with the Vortex, has help from the Kato as well as the Pangolier. Now they'll go bottom. He has no way to TP out. He was just trying to TP a moment ago. They're going to continue to chase onto the Bristleback. Yowie into the trees. But here's the Swashbuckle. They got the disarm onto the Viper. The Quills are starting to stack up. And, oh, Bristle is going to survive here. And they get the kill on a Play Hard. They chased them through the trees, and they just couldn't navigate it well enough. That is not a good fight from Neon. And these are a lot more mistakes in the early game than we saw in game 1.
Yeah, also a pretty... I don't know if he misskilled or what, but usually you want to have this max poison attack. He would have died easily there with max poison attack. I don't know why he has 2 in W. Whether you have 1 level or 2 makes no difference in the lane at all. You just want to have that max poison attack just to deal the damage. Smoking in on a Storm Spirit, but they have no way to catch him.
Yeah, he's... Ball Lightning. No Aether Remnant, no nothing, and easy escape. They're going to take over the triangle, though, or at least...
They're just like crushing it. Like they're all there. It's like, you guys get out of here. Our triangle now.
But that doesn't do anything for them. I guess Troll's getting space. He's sitting 500 ahead of the Bristle, so Natsumi's game is still going all right. He's going into the Ags this game.
I don't like that at all. against the Storm, if he gets an Orchid, you're very easily, it's just easy to kill you.
BDZ and the Wrath of Nature coming in. And they hit the Shackle Shot, but there's the Sonic Wave. They look over. Ken, half mana, Vortex in. Quill starting to spray out, blink away. But the Ball of Lightning continuing on to Yopaj. They'll get the kill. Double for the side of Execration and a killing spree for Ken.
Taking back the triangle by force. I feel like Neon is forcing it a little bit too much. And as I said, this item build on Troll might end up costing them a lot.
He spot the Blade of Alacrity first, so he might switch. Usually you see that when they're uncertain, right?
I don't know why he's not just doing Battle Fury into Axe if you really want it.
Right.
Like, you have so much space this game that you can easily do that. Once he has his Orchid, your Axe is not going to do anything. He's going to Orchid you and you're dead. It's good against Goo and Disarm, of course, but that doesn't matter until later into the game.
It's odd how much Neon are trying to force things.
Yeah, I don't know. We keep talking about the instability of the region and the teams and the players. I think it's kind of showing here again. From perfect decision making, item wise and everything, suddenly to very suboptimal decision making when it comes to items.
Yeah, and Viper is trying to clean up that jungle using that Nether Toxin to do so. He's now got 3 in the queue. But Ken.
Whoa.
Looking at Yopaj, power shot. Yopaj over to the side, and now the Ball Lightning looking for more. Fills up his bottle with the Bounty Rune. Yopaj just one shot from dead, and they got him. Dominating for Ken. Ken trying to TP out, and there's nothing to stop it. Rolling Thunder, they're even looking for more. Rapido in onto Jean-Yuel. Hit with the ulti, but again, power shot comes through. Swashbuckle disarms both of them. Rapido's luck so far in this game has been very high. Looks like he might die, but he's got the Swashbuckle out. Astral Step, Dabio gets the kill, takes out Rapido, but in response, Jean-Yuel as well as Playhard are already gone. Troll trying to survive. The Nether Toxin's down. They'll chase the Storm. They just don't have a way to keep up with him at the moment. Oh, turning this on the Void Spirit. Vortex again. The damage with a power shot. They are setting up. Ken and BDZ together have been knocking him down. Storm sets him up. BDZ knocks him out. And, well, BDZ does lose his life, but Ken is going off this game after what was such a difficult laning phase.
Yeah, the Chakra Magic on the Storm Spirit is doing so much work this game. Constantly giving him that was 7 already. Constantly giving him 300 mana. It's one of the most potent combinations in Dota, and we see here why. That was... I can't believe he didn't get punished for it and they got away with it.
Yeah.
But again, they don't really have many stuns on Dire,
They don't have the control. I know they're trying to get a Rod of Atos on the Viper, but
yeah,
without it right now, it is really tough for them.
Yeah, they do really need that Atos. They need... Storm on the Troll.
Oh, Natsumi getting locked up, and
there's a region room bottle.
We talked about whoever gets away from this laning phase ahead will start dominating, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, and he has his Orchid and 300 gold. This Storm is absolutely demolishing them. So there's a region room bottled up. Bristol back. Going into a Saint Yasha. It doesn't look good for Dire. Also, these troll items, as I said, I feel like won't do anything for them. So all the network from him kind of feels wasted as well. Quap still 1.5k away from the Orchid while Storm already completed his. Now that the game looks like this, Quap is food to Storm. Yeah. They're all food to Storm. Whoever gets caught just dies. Not a single one of them can live. No one.
There's that Orchid, and we talked about who gets that Orchid first.
He even has threats on top of it.
Yeah. He was having such a hard time in lane.
The first Arcane Rune really helped him get back into the game.
Yeah.
But after that, he's made a lot of really good plays. Smoke up with the newly acquired Orchid. Trying to kill the Troll again, I'd imagine. Most value kill, if you can get him.
He's trying to get to that Ag still, but...
I guess they're just taking the profit for free.
Yeah, easy kill here. Vortex into the power shot.
When you strip away his leaves, nature's profit is just plain gnarly.
Yeah. Give more mana to the Storm as Coddle. Full mana again.
Pops the regen rune. Ball lightning all the way over, looking for the Void Spirit.
Yeah, that was optimistic. But it's okay, you have a Coddle. You can use as much mana as you want. He's like a walking fountain for you.
With the Storm doing so well, it's opened up really the game for the Bristle too, because he wasn't exactly up there in terms of net worth either.
Yeah. Another 5-man Smokey even. They want to invade the triangle, but I think Dire is reading it quite well. Or are they just luckily evading it because there's no Ancients to farm?
Potentially the latter.
Yeah, looks more like they're just being lucky. They're very split, so I don't think they're aware of the smoke. And Viper is the casualty.
Viper gets caught, Shackle lands, play hard trying to survive. And there is just not much he can do.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what's up with XCTN, man. Like, sometimes they play so well, other times they look like a novice team.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, whew. Like this game, they're really turning it up. Roll. Oh, just in time. It was like 0.1 seconds.
And another kill onto this Prophet who, you know, was given that level 6 very quickly. He's also going for a Rod of Atos. Like, they're looking for that those lockdown answers, but they're coming out so slow. This Orchid's so slow from this Queen of Pain that when they get these answers, I don't think it'll even matter.
Yeah. And the Troll did not choose to go for scaling either, so this is actually where they want to be the strongest, you know, but they're getting absolutely demolished. 5k gold ahead already. When the Storm gets a BKB, it's going to be almost impossible to deal with him. When I say almost, it's going to be impossible to deal with him unless he really over jumps and has 0 mana or something like that.
Which he won't, because he's got Coddle.
Yep. Axe completed on Troll. He's going into Diffusal next. I don't think he understands the severity of what Orchid actually does to an Orchid Troll. I mean, to an Axe Troll. If you're Orchided, you're not tanky at all with this item build. You will die in a matter of seconds. And we'll see if it comes into play or not, but it's a very risky item to go for.
And he's also got the BKB queued, so we'll see which one he finishes first.
Yeah. I'm very surprised he's going for the Diffusal Blade also. Like, he's not really going to like a hard carry build. They're going to need some serious damage, and he's not itemizing into that.
And he just doesn't farm that well. Like, without the Battle Fury,
Yeah.
it's really slow, and they've got a ward on him. They know exactly where he is.
Yeah. And again, he would have had the Battle Fury like 2-3 minutes ago already. He had a fantastic start. He has 7.6k net worth. I would love to hear his reasoning.
We'll have to see if they can turn it around now that they have this Orchid on the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, now they have a way to deal with Storm, who is rapidly closing on his BKB though. Another 2,000 gold. That's done for him. Bristleback almost saying Joshua completed. Not going for Eternal Shroud again. Oh, they're going in on a Troll.
Yeah, they found him. They've got the silence, but already the TPs are in. Not sure it's going to matter. Rolling Thunder again. Swashbuckle. Battle Trance. That comes off. Looking over at Yoey. They've got him rooted, but there's the Blinding Light. The damage in onto the Bristleback with the Sonic Wave. He finally dies, but so does Natsumi. They've got the Storm low. One more shot. Down goes Ken. Rapido's in. Looking for the rest. Play hard falls. Yopaj low. Rapido and BDC. Can they work together to get any of these kills? No, they can't. Yopaj blinks away. Januel and Debil, they end up surviving. They took out 2 massive heroes on Execration from Neon.
Yeah, diving into the tower there, using a lot of their teamfight abilities, was a little bit too much. Troll survived with like 50 health, managed to activate ultimate, and beat down the Bristleback. Who again, I think if he had an Eternal Shroud, he would have easily lived there.
Turns around, gets rooted.
Yeah.
And then just ripped apart.
And then Orchid on the Storm. Good usage of Orchid on him there.
That's a godlike spree going to play hard.
Yeah. Who is, of course, on the Viper. Not the most impactful hero. Troll bottom again. He has to be careful. They're all rotating in there.
Yeah, and they got a regen.
They were close.
Storm might... I thought they might still go for this. The way they're playing. They've got vision of him again.
Yeah.
And that ward
Placing
is
good wards there.
a great spot.
I'm not a big fan of this +5 Prophet. He's not doing anything in teamfights. We'll have to see if we'll have some more merit later into the game. 3-man smoke bot lane. On the Bristleback. They can easily kill him with that Atos into Nether Toxin, into Remnant. He has to be careful. He's not as tanky as he thinks he is.
Ranavitos, and there's the Nether Toxin. Look at his life just drip away. They've broken him. They've got the kill into Yowie. And, I mean, back-to-back kills like that on the Bristleback are going to slow his game down immensely and continuing to allow this troll to come back into it.
Certainly. He's going for the hood next on troll. So he's going for this like spell hybrid troll. When you already have a Quap and a Viper, you know, it's just overkill. You need some guy to dish out physical damage against that BKB. Where's your Bristleblade gonna come from?
We've seen a couple of trolls like late into these games just barely do damage.
Yeah. And with this item build, might be the same story again.
Orchid onto the Storm, Ranavitos, and there's the kill.
Nice.
The Atos is actually on the BDZ. As they look over and they grab a second.
That's going to
both
Roche.
Windrunner as well as the Storm, both dead. They think about going into Roche. Think about going for more. Multiple opportunities all over the map. And, oh, they found the Bristle again. He's out far, and now he's broken. He's not going to live here if he's not too careful. Another Ranavitos comes through. The Rolling Thunder is out. They've got good sprouts stopping the motions of Yowie to get the kill onto the Bristle. And they've got the Bristle and the Storm again. That's 3 deaths really back-to-back for Yowie, and RR falls afterwards. Ford gone on Execration.
Full team wipe pretty much, other than Pangolin. Everybody died. Man, Neon is really outplaying Radiant here. They're catching him one by one. Perfect usage of the spells, and they're completely back into the game. 5k lead.
Gone.
Suddenly in favor of Neon a little bit.
In seconds.
Yeah. That was like, what, 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, Bristle mid dead, Bristle bottom dead.
Bristle Ancient dead.
Yeah, and Bristle gone for a third time. 3 deaths in the matter of moments.
Yeah, I can't believe you're not going for a hood-based item build on Bristle this game. It's all magic on Dire, or at least 80% of it is. You just see how he melts to spell damage.
Yeah, 3 times in a row.
Like, at least the hood, you know, you don't want Eternal Shroud? Fine, but hood is so necessary. Vanguard is much worse than hood this game. Also a little bit more expensive. And he's paying the price for it dearly. He's had a really good game, but now that's over.
Yeah.
Quap closing on the BKB as well. However, Storm still has a very strong power spike this game. 800 gold to his BKB. Then he's pretty much invulnerable, because there's no Basher on the Dire side. They don't have a way to lock him down at all through the BKB. They're getting pretty tanky on Dire though. Mech finished up on Viper now. 250 additional health for everyone on Dire.
Disc. Okay.
I would much rather see Greaves finished rather than Aeon Disc. We'll see what he does. But I mean, he just wants to live and break the Bristle, really. Who's itemizing into a BKB next? I like that. Dire has no damage through BKB. Good recognition there. Storm.
Troll picks up a Shroud.
Yeah. 20 gold to BKB for Storm. Honestly, the plan at this point, I don't know if I like it, but that's the plan of Dire. Just outlive the BKB timing, you know? Like, outlive the BKB on Storm, outlive the BKB on Bristle, and then fight back after that with the break mechanic, with the Atoses. Smoking up again on the Bristle.
Again. Ranavitos up into the air,
break.
But now they've got the Aether Remnant with the Nether Toxin, Viper Strike, and a kill on Yowie. Now 4 deaths in quick succession.
And right into Roche. It's so easy for them to kill his Bristle. Like, he feels like some CM at this point.
Yeah.
Under this Nether Toxin. I don't think they should just give up Roche. Kotl can definitely just Spirit Form and blast into the Roche pit, but are they aware of it? They are spamming in there now. Dire has to be really careful here. Storm region activated.
Natsumi needs a slot ready. There we go. And he picks it up.
They're getting
Storm's
it for free.
In, and now they've got the silence, but
BKB used?
Yeah.
For what, though?
For nothing.
Yeah. Wasted BKB. There's a 10 seconds. 1 power spike gone. And a free Aegis picked up again. I can't believe they didn't spam them with Kotl, you know, blinding light, all that stuff. I don't know why they didn't do it. If they knew about it. Pangolin waited really long until rolling in.
Doesn't have that blink dagger to close the gap, jump in there.
Yeah. And Neon is kind of, you know.
And yeah, I like this. Viper went back to Guardian Greaves. Yeah. And the thing that you were saying is why I like this. If they could just sustain, because for Storm to be effective, he needs to use that BKB every fight. Otherwise, he's just going to be silenced. He's going to get hit with the rod. So you take 4 more fights. Now his BKB's 5 seconds, and you can withstand that with the Guardian Greaves. You're fine.
Yeah, certainly.
You can outlast him.
Oh, he uled himself. He misclicked the ults. Set up on himself. Seems to be okay, though.
Silence onto Rapido. Natsumi coming around the back. They've got the Aether Remnant onto BDZ. They have the break. Ball lightning in. He needs to be careful. Pops the BKB. Now goes after the Queen of Pain. Blink away. But the ball lightning to follow it up. They get the kill on a Yopaj. They'll look over the Viper Strike thrown over onto Yowie. These heroes getting a little bit low on Neon. They need to be careful. The Rod of Atos is onto the Bristleback. They're going to continue to chase. Behind them, though, is Rapido. And they'll buy back on the Windrunner. So
Out of mana,
BDZ
though.
back into the fight. Can they get anything going? Wrath of Nature throw. Natsumi turns around for a second. Still working with this Aegis as well as the Battle Trance. Got the Silence as well as the Vortex. They pull him in. He's getting low. And there's the Aegis. Queen of Pain up in 24 seconds. Can Troll survive? Now you've got the Troll fighting into this one. Hasn't used the Battle Trance just yet, but the Aether Remnant as well as the damage out onto the Kato. They get a kill onto RR. They've used the Rod of Atos onto Yowie once again. Play hard coming in. He's got the Viper Strike up once more. So they'll throw that over onto the Bristleback as the Beal as well as Jean-Yuel thinking about going in. Natsumi without the Aegis this time and still without the Queen of Pain. They'll hold on for now.
Yeah, have to be careful. They have Orchid up again. Orchid is the biggest threat for Troll this
Astral Step, Yules.
Yep,
and BDZ trying to stand right in front of him to maybe tank the Aether Remnant, but they get the kill on a Rapido anyway, who's thrown in a better spot than right onto the Windrunner.
He had time to use himself there and potentially get out of it. Not sure why he chose not to do it. Maybe he thought he was dead. But yeah, you can see this Troll is really not tanky at all. If he gets Orchided, he will just die if people focus him, you know?
Yeah.
He still will have to go into at least some sort of status resistance, and he did just pick up the Sage.
Yeah, he's going Sanjay.
I really don't like this Troll build. I feel like they're making it so hard for themselves. If he just went BKB Basher, you know, the game would be so easy for them.
So they have the Guardian Greaves. Shackle misses, power shot in. Ken, though, BKB down to 8 seconds. So every charge matters when you're playing on this Storm for Execration.
Yep.
But it's a 5K lead now for Neon. They have shifted the tides 10K the other way. It was a 5K lead for Execration. Now it's a 5K lead for Neon.
Yeah, and Quap picked up her BKB. So now she doesn't really care that much about the Storm anymore. And outliving the Storm is going to become easier and easier. I'm mostly scared for the Troll. Because he doesn't have a defensive item that goes through that silence. And they can't really help him until they pick up a Lotus Orb, which I hope they will do. Yeah, Prophet is queuing up one.
They're going to go for the tier 2 bottom. Yep. Got these creeps pushing in.
We'll see if they want to defend it. They can definitely defend it if they get
Lightning as well as the Orchid. Jean-Yuel, can he help out in any way? Sonic Wave pushes him back, but they get the kill on Natsumi. I think it was to the tower at the end of the day, but it's not going to matter with BKB pop by Yopaj goes in onto Yowie, who's getting low. He's hit with the Shadow Strike, trying to run. Rapido right by him. BDZ goes in, lands the Shackle on a Play Hard as well as Debil. Ball Lightning all the way over. They get the kill into the Void Spirit. They look over to Play Hard. They'll make themselves very difficult to catch on the side of Execration as they take out a third now, almost a fourth.
The next label play.
They backed off enough where Neon, it's so difficult for them to catch them because you're committing under the tower, you're committing even further in, and at that point, Execration felt ready to jump in and turn the tides.
Yeah, and they went all in on the Troll, who thought he's much more survivable than he really is. Did not manage to get out his Battle Trance. You can see it here again. He thinks he's very tanky. But again, that Orchid, you just have no counterplay.
Never gets the wand off.
Yeah.
19 charges, and then watch. The whole Radiant side, they dip back under their tower, and Queen of Pain comes back in. So they've played aggressively. They're forward. Great Shackle from BDZ. That connects Play Hard over onto Debil, and that just makes it so Radiant are confident enough to come back in.
And the Storm is getting bigger and bigger, harder and harder to deal with.
His BKB is 7 seconds, and that's one of the things that I think is very important, but at the same time, Natsumi needs to be able to play around it. And right now he's just getting blown up. He's actually going Kaya Sanj and then
to the heart. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna be flaming his item build the entire game. So I'll just focus on other heroes instead. Quap itemizing into Shiva's Guard. I liked it a lot. Reducing the heal and the HP region that the Bristleback gets. Itemizing into 2 Lotus Orbs on the Dire's side to help the Troll out. Like that as well. 3 Lotus Orbs even. And it's really just, as I said, surviving is the name of the game. I just hope they don't run into damage issues later.
Yeah.
Troll, I mean, Bristleback also picked up his BKB now. We said how little damage I have through BKB. Perfect pickup for him. Itemizing into an AC and then probably a Bristleback after. Storm getting out of there, no problem. Has an illusion rune to work with as well against the Orchid. This game, I feel, even though they're 1k head net worth, I wouldn't say they're in a comfortable position at all.
No.
Like, they're trying to force down the bottom tower again. This time, Execration is not ready to defend it, but they can't get it before the minute 30 outpost. So I think, or can they? It's gonna be close. They need to be ready to take the outpost, but they're not. Or they're actually smoking over. Bristleback to be in the front. Yep. And you can see, they're so scared of fighting them. They just don't have items to fight them, honestly.
They need to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, Astral Step. They might have found him.
Shackle.
Shackle, though, on a Nabil. They'll get that quick kill onto the Void Spirit. The BKB's been popped by the Queen of Pain. They're going to buy back on Nabil. Now, Jonuel, he TP's in, but he's over by the cliff. The Ball Lightning out. Still with the BKB, though, taking a lot of damage. This Quap can't feel comfortable. Now, Ball Lightning in with the BKB being popped by the Storm. Ken has an opportunity to kill off Yopaj and takes it. They go after the rest of the team as Playhard tries to TP away. The damage almost enough. They do kill the Nature's Prophet. They look over at the Troll. Triple kill for Ken. He is really getting out of control. It was an early BKB by the Queen of Pain. And then once that was over, Ken popped his own and went right on in.
Yeah, and of course also has a double damage rune. He 4-hit the Quap. Easy prey for him. And he is starting to reach the unstoppable territory. 700 gold to Bloodstone. Then he pretty much has infinite mana to work with. Bristleback is also with that BKB pretty damn unkillable at this point. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have BKB up right now though, but just walks it off. No problem at all. I expected much more there. He literally just walked out of it.
I have a question on your thoughts on Viper Ag Shard. It's poison attacks,
I think
lower
it's really
armor.
good.
And would it be good enough here, especially if you're focusing on the Bristle?
I think it's really good. It's just BKB dispels it. And it's pretty hard to get 9 stacks up twice.
Yeah.
You know, like hitting someone 18 times in a team fight is pretty damn tough. But generally, I think it's quite strong. It reduces the magic resistance by something like 80% or something. It's really good.
But is it only good early, like when the other team doesn't have their BKBs and then it loses a lot of value?
It does, because there's so many ways to dispel it. Lotus Orb, Manta Style, BKB, Flicker, you know, lots of items to dispel it. It has a lot of value early, but not that late. He has a BKB. He's fine. They can't kill him at all. They can't kill anyone that has a BKB.
They actually don't even want to break their smoke. I thought for a second they might even want to just use the Rod of Atos and then go in
Storm
like that. But they've got
BKB. He didn't use it.
Oh, into the 8th round, and they blow up Ken. Astro Step forward, and now Jonuel, he TPs in aggressively. The Sprout, it blocks Yoey in, but now they've got themselves the Shackle on Jonuel, who's trying to run away from this one. Yoey with the BKB goes after Play Hard. Rolling Thunder coming in from Rapido. And they've gotten on top of the Viper where they'll get the kill. Jonuel now with another Sprout. It actually hides him, but I don't think that's going to matter. They've got the Swashbuckle as well as the Shield Crush. They get the kill on Jonuel and take out BDZ as a trade. Both those heroes on the side of Execration don't have buyback. The 2 heroes on Neon do. Rapido trying to run away with the Swashbuckle up in 5 seconds again. Blink, Scream, not enough just yet. RR coming over, and he'll give him the Glimmer Cape of safety.
Yeah, even though Storm died right away, it was still an even trade, losing the Wind Ranger on top of that. But I do have memories of just BK being out of a Remnant. I don't know why Storm didn't do that. I don't know if it was changed recently, if it's not possible anymore. But I've definitely done it before, 100%. I don't know if he didn't have a screen on him, or maybe, you know, some patch changed it without saying. But if he could have, there was a really damn big mistake.
Yeah. A big kill on the Storm.
Yeah. But again, this Bristleback is just, you know, once he has his AC and an Abyssal Blade, he's going to shred through heroes.
He's got the shard, so he's throwing hairballs out there. And, I mean, that is always...
It's scary.
Dangerous to go up against.
Yeah, the hairball does so much in team fights. One of the You know, one of the funniest names of all egg shards, Hairball. Kind of gross too.
Yeah.
Like the imagination of somebody throwing his hairball at you, which is not in it.
That's good. Voodoo Switcheroo is really good.
Yeah.
In terms of names.
Voodoo Switcheroo is pretty damn good. Okay. Viper itemizing into BKB. Quap. 1k gold to Shivas.
For the troll.
It's just, I don't know what power spike Dire has at this point. You know, I can see this Bloodstone. He's going to be super strong now. I can see this Abyssal Blade AC being really strong. On Dire's side, I can't really see it. Shiva's Guard. It's cute, but it's not going to win you the game, you know?
Natsumi still wants Kaya for the Kaya-san.
Yeah, he finishes hard now. That means he can't die, but will he deal enough damage? He's not really dealing a lot. And that's a free Roche if they don't scan it.
They're nearby.
They should know.
And now they've smoked, so they're probably coming in on this.
Yeah, they should know. And Raiden has to be careful here.
Natsumi leading the charge. And Whirling Axe is thrown in. Power shots out with BKB being popped by Ken. This is an early BKB from both Yowie and Ken. It's to commit for the Aegis. They've got it low. They'll get the Aegis. Actually, Dire gets the kill on it, so it's technically snatched. They've got themselves the Shackle onto the Viper as well as the Troll. Ken now without a BKB, but it's not going to matter with John Yoel. He hits the deck. He's got buyback. Might want to buy back and TP into the fight. Looking over at Yowie, though, down to about half health. Now, Sumi's still trying to fight into this one. He's got that heart. He's survivable, but you're fighting into a Bristleback who does have the cheats. So now, silenced, slowed, Aether Remnant with the Sonic Wave. Ken gets hit by that, but it's not going to be enough to save. They've got the Shackle once again on Natsumi, who's still got that Battle Trance. If he could just get it off, maybe to survive a little bit longer, but he's still just on the run. Execration keeping up with him. They've got the Dust as he is invis via the Glimmer Cape. There's the Swashbuckle once again. He gets the Battle Trance off. Ken comes in with the Electric Vortex, stopping him from doing anything. They've kited him off. They've got Johnny Wells dead again. He's dead without buyback, and they'll take out the Troll. Natsumi is gone for 85 seconds. Neon just falling apart at the seams in that fight, never getting anything done. That was not their fight.
Nah, even, you know, the BKBs were used super early. They didn't have them available at the fight, during the fight, but they still lost General twice. They couldn't kill anyone. They just have no damage. And, you know, I feel bad repeating it, but this Troll item build is really losing in this game. I don't understand at all.
BKB, Papa Yowie, Viper Strike, Rolling Thunder coming in. Yep. Roll up, turn the other way. Yopaj hit by that Rolling Thunder. Not much
just
in terms of a kill,
here.
but they do hold the high ground.
Yeah. Man.
Storm is still working with an Aegis. He's going Ags. Like, his build just feels so strong. And I mean, Troll's got 17,000 net worth.
But
compare that to the Bristle, and he's not doing nearly as much damage.
He's just running the entire time.
Yeah.
Using Whirling Axes to dispel, sure, but what does that do if you can't fight back ever?
6K lead.
Yeah.
It's shifted back and forth a couple times.
It is a 6K lead, but it feels much more damning, honestly, for the Dire side. Because at this point, they need to kill Storm twice. Still nothing through BKBs, no sort of Basher. Do they have any Basher, any Hexes? No, still itemizing into Lotus Orbs and BKBs. I don't see any power spike coming up for Dire anytime soon.
Yeah, me either.
Bristol, AC completed. Storm going to the Agam Scepter next, having his little mini black hole.
Ooh, wow.
Well, he's jumping around a lot.
Playing very aggressive and up front.
Yeah. Spell Prism, oh, godlike item on the Storm, of course. He's loving life right now.
They really got 3 fantastic tier 4s.
On the Leveler as well, huh? Yeah.
I mean, compare that. The Leveler, Timeless Relic, and the Spell Prism compared to Ninja Gear, Stormcrafter, Illusionist Cape.
Yeah. On the Dire side, Illusionist Cape does nothing. Stormcrafter, my least favorite tier 4 item. And then the Penta-Edge Sword on a spell-based Troll. Also not what you really want to see. Not blessed by RNG this game.
No, not at all. That feels honestly pretty
rough.
bad.
Yeah. Trying to go high ground here. They probably can defend high ground for quite a while. But it's just a matter of time until they break it.
Well, they're trying to push in bottom too. They've got Treants coming in, so they're starting to do some damage onto the tier 3.
Yep.
They've TP back the Windrunner.
I think it's quite a big mistake from the Prophet to not build a shard as well, just to push out the side lanes more. Oh, just as I said, he bought it. Please get off the stream, sir.
Did he say buy shard? Buy shard. Do it.
Like
listen,
instantly.
Listen to Black.
That was so weird.
Ooh, Bloodthorn instead of this Axe. I like this.
On
Storm.
Storm. More kill potential. Because he knows the troll has no way of dispelling it at all. If he gets caught out with his Bloodthorn, he will die. Do they have a Lotus Orb for him yet? Nope. 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 Big nope. No Lotus Orb available. No BKB. No Manta available. He's buying a BKB now. Feels a little bit late. And then into the MKB. Now he is also starting to realize, oh, we actually have no damage at all. I gotta get some damage from somewhere, you know, but I don't know if they're given the time to farm it up.
So weird where Neon are playing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the map is just so small for them, you know, because they can't kill Ken, they can't kill Yowie. Initiation from Storm.
I think they got the timing on it. Yeah,
Nice.
just a second before they'll get both.
Yeah, Aegis ran out just now. Troll alone at the Ancients.
Yeah, but they also find the Viper. They've got the Bloodthorn as well as the Vortex. Johnnyuel thinking about TPing in, but he thinks better of that.
No
He'll
buyback.
actually use this time to try and push out bottom.
Yeah, no buyback, but the big Treants are pushing in bot lane.
Ooh, Windrunner coming through.
Oh,
Debil
Shackle.
spotted, and the Ball Lightning. They catch both. This is a problem. Debil, though, Spirit Vessel on him, now looks over at this Windrunner. Sonic Wave, they get the kill on the BDZ. Swashbuckle, Astral Step, Debil trying to run, but the damage is there. Triple kill for Ken. All over the map.
But the big Treants are hitting the tier 3. They're hitting 50 damage. Wow, they're actually doing so much damage.
Yeah, they really are. 458, 383,
It might just fall over here.
295, 200, and bye-bye.
Just from 2 big Treants. That is insane. But how do they defend the mid-racks? That is the bigger problem.
Now they're hitting the racks for free. The melee racks bottom.
Yeah, but they're gonna regenerate up, of course.
Yeah. Tier 3 goes down mid. And now it's time to get the melee racks as well.
Yeah, not really a lot of counterplay here. And just disengage. He still has BKB available.
I don't know how much you want to chase that.
Yeah, it just feels so bad if like a single BKB makes you not be able to kill anyone, you know? Like usually when you're limited by that, it just feels really hard to play Dota if you can't kill anyone with just a BKB. Storm itemizing for a Hex next. Bloodthorn plus Hex combination. You can kill pretty much anyone on this map by yourself. Other than the Troll, you'll need some teammates for that.
Yeah.
But everyone else just disappears in an instant. Smoke up again. Natsumi has to be careful here. Almost has his BKB though, 100 gold. General TPing in. Smoke is not breaking yet. Quap, bottom alone.
Oh, Glimmer Cape, Dust. Oh, did he get in? No. He's been spotted, he's been shackled, and he's been killed.
No buyback.
That is not what they were hoping for, and Rapido's just coming bottom looking for Yopaj, TP, and away.
Yeah. This is the first time in my life, in this patch, that I've seen a Bristleback skill, the level 15 talent, 15 attack speed. It is so like underwhelming.
Seems so underwhelming for a level 15 talent.
It really is.
I mean, they both do, really.
200 health is not that bad.
But that seems like a level 10 talent for some heroes.
Oh, initiation of Storm.
Maybe they can kill the Storm. BKB. Oh.
He still has Bloodstone available too.
Yeah, so Ken in on this. Silence, now the Abyssal used. Troll trying to survive. They've got the Nether Toxin down. Yopaj continuing to commit onto this Coddle. He backs away from the fight. BKB from the Viper. Rolling Thunder bounces Debil up into the air. He's got buyback. Might need to use it. Ball Lightning. They've caught Yopaj. They'll get the kill onto the Queen of Pain. Fine play hard. 3 gone. Now right on top of the Troll. They've hexed up Natsumi. They'll chase after him. Stunned, silenced, and nothing better to do but be dead.
Yep. Arcane Rune on Storm. Roshan respawn just in time. Of course, Bloodthorn also very helpful for that. Man is dying so fast.
That would have been massive if they were able to get the kill on the Ken. That fight probably starts to go their way.
Yeah. It would have probably. I don't know if he purchased Hex pre that fight or not, but he might have had a buyback. I'm not entirely sure.
I want to say you purchased him in the middle of that fight.
In the middle of the fight. Okay, so he would have had a buyback.
I'm not entirely certain.
Okay, Cheese on Storm.
Bottom.
Aegis on Bristol. He's dealing a lot of damage. If he ever gets up to those 9 stacks on Warpath, he's hitting for a good 600 damage with the Abyssal Blade. Or the Treants again. That's a lot of Treants, guys. You gotta deal with that.
Hello?
They have a Coddle, so he's the best here. You have to kill those big Treants, my friend. Yes, now he notices too.
And back to regen. Healable damage.
Yeah. I would like it much more if he was hitting the range racks instead. Bristleback just knocking on the top racks. Not really a lot of counterplay to that. Dealing a lot of damage. And yeah, next objective is probably just push bottom all the way. More Treants. The Meteorx is really in trouble now. 500 health.
TPing in the Pangolier. But
backdoor protection. Yep. And healing back up again.
And more gold for the Radiant side via Treants.
I can't believe that thing only gives us 19 gold. That big tree. Takes like an hour to kill and gives us 19 gold. Nice.
The gold per hour is not worth it.
Not worth it at all.
So Troll has a BKB.
Yeah,
We saw it in the previous fight, but he doesn't really have damage. He needs this MKB.
Like, BKB just makes no sense with his item build even.
Atos, Bristle.
Lotus Orb by the Coddle. Shiva's got in.
From Yopaj. And they're trying to go after this Coddle. They've got vision of him. Sonic Wave, Orchid Burn. They'll get the kill, but Rapido's in with a Rolling Thunder. They look over at Yopaj trying to get the kill onto the Queen of Pain. Troll, can he help out in any way, shape, or form? The blink away from Yopaj. He doesn't have BKB to work with, and now, actually, the Bristleback, he's low, loses the Aegis, but it costs them Yopaj as well as to be able to buy back on the Void Spirit. They don't have the Queen of Pain for 2 minutes. Can they control Yowie up enough? It doesn't look like it. I mean, they still have Ken to fight with. This is very difficult for Neon to feel comfortable going for. Although getting Coddle and taking the Aegis, maybe Execration. From there, just back away, but that seems unlikely. Maybe most likely just going to continue to push through bottom.
Yeah. Coddle is respawning in 30. He's probably just going to join them. Quap, no buyback. Dead for 90. They know he has no buyback because he just bought back recently. So it's going to be, if it was hard before, you know, now it's even harder. Lost the Aegis on Bristol, but he has a refresher shot to work with. So double BKB, double Abyssal Blade, double face boots. Wow.
Best item in the pack, getting refreshed.
Yeah. Lotus Orb on Wind Ranger as well. They have 2 Lotus Orbs now. Troll almost level 25. Battle Trance, strong the spells, could be good this game.
This is Nasal Goo. Lotus Orb and the Sprout. Aether Remnant, Rolling Thunder coming in. Abyssal Blade used onto the Viper. Looking over, 50 seconds still until they get the Queen of Pain back up. They look over at the Troll. He's silenced! Natsumi doing nothing. He has found himself in an unwinnable position, and so have Neon as they get fully team-wiped. And there is GG called. They do not get anything out of that last fight, and Execration just roll right through them. That was really impressive, and honestly,